Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Prettychoice, and you're welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. If you're my old and returning subscriber, thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. If today is your first time you come across my video, you're highly welcome. Please kindly click the red button down below and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. Whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about this lady that has gone viral all over TikTok. She made a video of chopping off her daughter's hair all in the name of discipline. So guys, for me, this is totally not okay. Not okay at all. Not okay. Because you want to discipline your daughter and then you come on social media to cut off your daughter's hair all in the name of discipline and you humiliate your daughter. Like seriously? No. Hell no. No way. So guys, I come across this video and I decided to share with you guys. So guys, let me know what you think about this video by dropping down your comment below. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, keep watching me, keep supporting me. So without further review, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.
More important to be a follow body than a leader, right? Okay. I'm not a parent who likes to use physical discipline. Come here, you're gonna learn today, girl. No physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No. You had your warning, you had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education, I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom.
Y'all, this just pissed me off. This just pissed me off. Hold on. Hold on.
It's more important to be pretty than educated. More important to be a follow body than a leader, right? Okay. I'm not a parent who likes to use physical discipline. Come here, you're gonna learn today, girl. No physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No. You had your warning, you had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education, I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. No. Do you feel like I abused you? No. Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse that I could have used? Yes. You know I love you, right?
No
yes.
expression.
You know I got your back, right?
That's
yes.
abuse.
You know what I'm doing right now is to make you a better person, right?
Yes.
How many times have I spoken to you
that
about
is
this?
mental abuse.
How many times have your teachers called me?
Oh my
Multiple times. How many times have you not handed in homework? A few times. How many times have you not listened? How many times have I told you when you're grounded not to do certain things and you're still doing them? A lot of times. Right. A lot of times, right? And I've been speaking to you about this for how long? A year. So today when I did what I did by cutting off your hair, you understand why I did it, right? Yeah. And you're learning from it, right? Yeah. And what did you learn? I learned not to disrespect you and to listen to you. And also? And to do my homework. Because school comes first, right? Yeah. And if you have no education, then you have nothing, right? Yeah. So if you're not listening in class and you're not behaving and you're not listening to your teachers and you're not handing in your schoolwork, do you deserve to have extensions in your hair? No. Do you deserve to have the latest styles in your hair? No. Do you deserve to have nails in your hair? No. Your hair will grow back, right? Yeah. You can wear wigs, right? Yeah. I can add extensions back, right? Yeah. So you know what I did. I did out of love, right? Yeah. And the only reason why I posted was because of what? You think that these Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok and Roblox is your life.
You posted because
I didn't embarrass you. You embarrassed yourself, right? Yeah. Teach my child a lesson. We try to be better than our parents, and I try really hard to be the best mother that I can be. And for the most part, I know I'm doing a fantastic job. We try to be better than our parents and learn different ways and try to do better, like, for instance.
Do you feel traumatized?
No.
I just don't get why she would post that and think it's proof of anything, let alone that her daughter doesn't have bad feelings towards her. You think that she's going to be honest about how she feels with you, knowing that you cut her hair off as a punishment, and then you try to convince her that at least I didn't hit you? Why would she be honest about her feelings towards you? She's going to be the type of daughter to cut contact with her mom, and her mom is going to play the victim and say, I don't know why she doesn't talk to me anymore. Because you ruined your relationship with her, that's why.
This easy to put a wig on, like, you learned your lesson. Like, the lesson was learned, no? Yeah. And I warned you before I even...
Has anyone followed up with that girl? Like, is she okay? Because the response videos and even the video of her getting her hair cut off, has anyone followed up with her? Because I swear to God, in some way, that's abuse. That is public embarrassment to teach your kid a lesson after cutting off all of her hair. You didn't even cut off her extensions. You cut off her hair and you yanked her to cut it off, and then you forced her head into the camera to show everyone. So does anyone know if she's okay? Because I feel like she's not. In the response video, she's just like, yes, 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 I learned my lesson, yes. What fucking lesson were you teaching her? That is abuse. I swear to God, that's abuse in some way. Please tell me if someone knows that that woman is okay.
It's just so ironic to me that out of all of these videos that were made,
You know what's ironic to me is that you're so gung-ho about teaching your child the importance of education over beauty, but you use filters. Kids don't learn from what you say, they learn from what you do. You're setting the example. Beauty is so important that I'm going to mask how I really look on TikTok in order to give the illusion that I'm prettier than what I am, but I'm going to chop off your hair for following after your mama's footsteps. All these people who made videos, none of them stepped up to me. I mean, what good would it have done? Talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. If you're not going to listen to esteemed psychologists and therapists around the world who are telling you that your behavior is toxic, what else are we supposed to do? So you're saying that the police basically told you that they condoned your behavior? So what you're saying is that a police officer condoned violence against a child. That conversation that you so-called had with the officer who condoned your behavior is probably digitally recorded. So can we have the name of the officer so we can verify your claims? And if not, it kind of sounds made up. But even if the police didn't come, the authorities know who you are worldwide. And you're famous for being a bad mother. You say you don't care about views and you don't care about likes. So why did you record yourself cutting off your child's hair? Why are you coming back on social media and talking about it if you don't care? And despite the world telling you how crazy, ineffective, and dysfunctional your behavior is, you still justify it.
I'm really triggered watching this, so I'm gonna try to be, So basically, the mom just cut her daughter's hair off. She had been telling her for a year to do her homework, do this, do that. The girl didn't do it. So she pulled the little girl in front of the camera and cut off each box braid. And then when they were eating her up in the comments, as they should, she got she started recording with the girl like, you're not mad at me. You don't hate me, do you? And the girl's like, no. Of course she's going to say no. It really annoys me when parents feel like this is the way to go when it comes to discipline. Shaving your kid's head, cutting their hair, recording it and posting it. Y'all really feel like that's discipline? Humiliating your kids is not discipline.
And the one thing that these parents always have in common, and this is so crazy, after they punch them in the face or slap them or cut their hair off, they sit down with them and say, you know that I love you, right? You know that I'm doing this because I love you. So after everybody eating the lady up in the comments, she goes and buys the girl a wig. And the girl has on the wig and she's like, oh yeah, you look so cute. Hair isn't this. It doesn't make you beautiful. So you cut her hair off because she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. And then, what, a day or two later, you go buy her a wig and say, oh, well, she learned her lesson now, so everything's fine. Y'all really piss me off with this. And I hope you get locked the fuck up. I pray for it at night because that's what y'all deserve. Because it's ridiculous. Stop recording your kid and posting them and you're sitting up here making you, first of all, you make yourself look stupid. Let's start there. You make yourself look dumb because you only gonna have that select few fools that are gonna agree with you, but everybody else is gonna be eating you up in the comments. When you grow old and your kid don't want to fuck with you anymore and they don't want to see you and they don't want to talk to you and they don't want to have anything to do with you, don't sit there and say, my kids just don't like me, they don't want to be around me, they don't talk to me. I wonder why. I wonder the fuck why.
Do you feel traumatized?
No.
Do you feel like I abused you?
No.
So we've all seen that video where that lady abuses her daughter by cutting off her beautiful, gorgeous hair under the pretext of it being punishment or discipline for something she doesn't specify. And I just want to say I went through the exact same thing as a little girl. So when I was about 7 years old, and again when I was about 12, my white stepmom cut off all of my afro hair, and there was no real valid reason. It was a punishment, but probably something like not washing the dishes or not finishing my homework on time, and it really, really affected me. I went to school the next day and got picked on for the rest of my school years for looking like a boy because my hair was cut this short. Again, when I was 12, my hair was probably here, it'd been texturized, it was beautiful, and my stepmom again decided to take some scissors and cut everything off. And again, I don't know the reason why, but I remember my hair being cut off and feeling so ashamed and disgusted with my own hair and how it looked. In that video, we've just seen the girl is dissociating. She's clearly dissociating. That's what I would do. You know, realistically, if she's been abused and consistently being abused and treated like shit by her mother, do you think she's going to be like, no, mum, you're abusing me in the video? Of course not. And even if she did say that, what would stop her mum slapping her across the face and saying, no, wrong answer, we're going to re-record this? Like, anyone who's been abused understands, like, as a child, obviously you're not fully developed, you don't fully understand the world, and as adults we can go turn around and be like, no, you've abused me, but as kids we don't understand. Our parents have so much control over our lives and who we are that going against them is just inconceivable. Anyways, on a final note, I'm sending so much love to this girl and anyone who's going through abuse like this. It is abuse. Don't let the internet gaslight you. If you're in the UK, call Childline. I wish I had when I was a kid. I honestly wish I had. And honestly, it feels like life will go on like this forever, but it doesn't. One day, for any kids out watching this, you'll be 18 and you'll be able to move out and move on with your life and just keep your head up high, because I promise you, like, your parents will regret it. When you cut them off and you don't want to hang out with them for Christmas, they will regret it, I promise you. So, like, I know this sounds quite dark, but seriously, like, anyone who's going through shit, like, keep pushing.
Last night, I saw a video of a mother cutting off her teenage daughter's hair. And I've seen a few creators talk about it here, and I thought by today I would be ready to say something as well, but I am not. I am too heated to offer any commentary on that video. However, if you follow me, you probably know my thoughts, and the subsequent follow-up videos are just as bad. But what I do want to add, and it is important, is if you are sharing commentary on the situation in this video, please do not share the video without blurring the image of the young girl. Do not stitch the video, duet the video, tag the creator. This young girl does not deserve any further embarrassment or for this to continue to circulate online. So again, if you are talking about it, please protect that young girl.
Physical discipline. Mom, don't mom me. No. You had your warning, you had your chance.
So she started off by saying no physical discipline and then went on to mentally and emotionally abuse her daughter as if that was better.
This is not it. This is not it. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes with my stomach in knots, trying to figure out how I can share that this is not it. When I looked at this girl's face, this young woman's face, that's the moment her life changed forever. This moment right here, her life changed forever. She'll never be the same person again. Because her mother abused her in the most violent way. She dehumanized her. She demoralized her. In the name of you think you cute. She might. She might have been doing some things that needed some redirection. But this wasn't it. She took that child's soul. And she's not going to be the same. And I pray that this is the end of it. But the abuse that this little girl has suffered at the hands of her mother, to suffer the public humiliation, the violent acts that she performed against her, and then to make her sit on live and say, I know you love me. No, I don't think that this is bad. I'm not traumatized. That's classic abusive behavior. And any person that has suffered the hands of an abuser, at the hands of an abuser, knows that's what they do. They hug you and coddle you and go, now that wasn't so bad. You liked it, don't you? That's how we play. You know how we do. I love you. You know I love you, right? You know I did this because I love you. No, you didn't. You so worried about her thinking she's cute, but you got a filter on because you want to be cute. While you abuse your daughter on social media? Y'all, this ain't it. We have got to stop doing that. I've seen this time and time again where parents get on lives and videos and they traumatize their children for life. Everything that we have suffered in these United States has been at the point of attacking our hair. And you are doing the exact same thing. And this isn't it. This isn't it. I don't know what else to say because I think I'm just triggered because I'm trying to realize and figure out, why do we hate the oppressor, but we do the exact same thing? Y'all, we got work to do. Y'all have got to stop doing this. This ain't it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pray for this young lady. And I'm gonna pray that this is the end of it for her. And when she grows her hair back, that's it. But for now, this ain't it.
Here's an update on the mom that cut off all her daughter's hair. Let's talk about it. So if you don't know, there's this mom on TikTok and she cut off all her daughter's braids. There've been news going around that CPS has actually taken the daughter away. She is away from the mom according to the reports that I heard. What's your think about all of this? Share your thoughts in the comments and hit that plus for more.
By now, I'm sure we've all seen the video of the mom cutting her daughter's hair. I will not be showing the video. It's all over the internet already. I will say that if you are showing that video for educational purposes, block the child's face. That parent did that to humiliate that child and to shame that child into listening to her. That's not discipline. That's control and abusive. And the mother in the video claims that she doesn't like to be physical with her children as she cuts her daughter's hair and then shoves her daughter's head forward. Abuse is not just physical, it can be emotional, it can be psychological. I say this all the time and I'll say it again. If you could not do this to a random stranger on the street, you shouldn't be able to do it to your kid. Children are not property, and that mother left a forever scar on her daughter that day. For what? Do better. Wow.
To the trifling mother that cuts her daughter's hair because she's wants to be too pretty and she's not doing all of this. You're sick. And you need to be a better example to your child. You're sick. You're a hater. You are a hater. Because you're hating on your daughter because she's prettier than you. And then you want to turn around and record her response. Oh, why did I cut your hair? Do you feel like I abused you? You abused her. Mentally and physically. That's cutting someone's hair is physical abuse. And mental abuse. And then you posted it on social media. You're an abuser. You're sick. You're narcissistic. You don't deserve to be a mother. And then you turn around and you give her a wig and say it's nothing that a wig can't fix. You defeated your own purpose of discipline. To give her a wig, if that's the case, you're an idiot. And I don't care if TikTok flags me for calling you idiot. You're an idiot. You're an abuser. You're sick. You're disgusting.
In my opinion, this is a hugely tough video to watch, but I believe it is an important video for me to be able to express my thoughts on one of the most important topics of my life.
And you thought you were disobeying me today and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. Do you feel traumatized? No. Do you feel like I abused you? No. Do you feel like this form of discipline was a lot better than any other form of discipline, like physical abuse that I could have used? Yes.
First of all, I feel really sorry for this little girl. I just want her to know that she is beautiful and that she deserves all the love in the world. And this is an excellent example of how, before we have children, we must heal our own traumas. Because we will never be able to be good fathers or mothers if we don't talk about them. If we do not forgive ourselves, if we do not heal what has caused us so much pain and bitterness. You will simply teach your kids that the education that you got and dislike will be the education that your children will have. Because you cannot do better. But you, parents, you can do better. You can manage to get rid of your bitterness and give true love to yourself and to your children. But that takes a lot of work. It's a difficult path. It's challenging, but I believe it is worth it if you have children that you have to educate, give love, and protect.